Hey guys, my name is Ran Segal and I'm a designer and an entrepreneur from Tel Aviv, Israel. Today I want to do something that I've never done before but I'm pretty excited about, and that is sharing with you guys my the total earnings that I had in the last year, 2016. I think this is important for me for two reasons. The first one is kind of educational purposes, because personally as an entrepreneur I always look up to other companies and other entrepreneurs to see how much money they make and try to learn from them how they do it, because it's really helpful to see what's possible and how you can achieve it also. And the second reason is that I think it will help me kind of with accountability, because if I share with you guys what I made last year, it will kind of help me push forward in this year, 2017, to kind of improve my situation. So let's jump right into it. So in the past year, 2016, my total earning came down to $144,000. And that is of course pre-tax. Now, for those of you who are not following this vlog, let me share a bit about myself and what I do. So basically, I spend my time between the New School, which is my kind of startup business, together with two partners, Lior and Ayah. We spent 3 days out of my week working on that project, and the rest, the 2 days a week, I do client work, and I have a retainer client that I'm working with for the past 3 years. But I also take other projects, and this year I kind of had a few profitable projects. So actually this year was not a really great year financially for the New School, because we have invested most of the year working on Prospero, which is a new tool which hasn't started to generate revenue yet. So the New School kind of generated about $15,000, which is based on online courses that we created already 2 years ago, some workshops we did, and that was most of it. So it's actually not most of my income. Previous year, 2015, most of my income came from my retainer client, but this year I had the opportunity to work with some really great clients. Some of the projects I've been able to share with you. I did a couple of branding projects, I did a couple of product design projects, and some counseling, app design, and they've been pretty profitable. So this year was kind of a bit more diverse. And the thing is that since when I work with my retainer client, I'm charging per hour, and I've actually haven't raised my rate in like 3 years since I started working with them. And when I'm doing projects, I price them based on value. So it's very possible that I will do a project for 1 week and generate more money than I do in my monthly retainer. So just doing few projects per year actually increased my revenue by a lot. And now that I think about the next year, 2017, and I've also shared this with you in the vlog, I kind of want to bring a bit down of my retainer client to allow myself to take more project, more profitable project. But also in general, I kind of want to create more income streams. Obviously YouTube this year, I've been vlogging every single day, but that doesn't make almost any money right now. It's been making perhaps $400 total for the whole year. But the next year, perhaps I will be experimenting with sponsors, or my point is that I want to create more revenue streams besides the New School and client work, perhaps new products, perhaps new channels of income. I'm still brainstorming this, and I have a few ideas, and I hope 2017 will be a great chance to create those income streams. The next thing I want to share with you is how much of that money I've been able to save up towards pension, retirement, and also buying a home. Right now we're renting this place. So the total of my saving this year has been $17,700, which is 12% of the total gross income, which is, I guess 12% is okay. But I don't really feel great about this number, and let me tell you why. I've been following Mr. Money Mustache blog, and if you don't know it, I will link it below, because it's a great blog about early retirement and stuff like that. And you can clearly see from the graph shared on his blog that if you are saving about 12% per year, which is what I'm saving, I still have to save for about 40 years before I can retire. So I really work on increasing the percentage of the money that I'm able to save so that I can retire early if I want. It's not like really that I want to retire early. I love my job and I want to keep working until the last day that I live. But I want to feel safe that if I don't want to work anymore, I can retire. So I really want to save up more money. But then again, 2017, I'm gonna have a new kid. We just bought a new car, so we're going to have a lot of spending. So I hope that I'll be able to generate more money so that I can save more money. But again, it's going to be a tough year anyway. The last thing I want to talk about is, besides money, something that is really, really important to me and kind of how I measure the quality of my life is travel. I really, really love traveling, visiting new places and, new cultures and meeting new people and seeing new things. So in this year, the last year, 2016, has been a really phenomenal year for traveling on my part. I've traveled 8 times. I've traveled twice to Switzerland on a client project. I went snowboarding in Austria. I went to Greece on a bachelor party. I went to Italy with my family. I went to Thailand with my family. And also I went to Belgium to Kick Festival, which was super, super fun. So this year was just obviously the best year for me. I'm not sure that 2017, since I'm gonna have a new kid, is going to be packed with so much travel. But for me, it's also kind of a measurement to measure, how my life improves, the amount of travel that I'm able to do for both work and pleasure. All right, that pretty much sums up my last year, and I do hope the next year is going to be even better. Now that I shared this with you, I kind of have more incentive to put out the next annual report to make it better than this one. I hope this was helpful for you guys to know that perhaps for some of you it does look like a lot of money. For others, depending on where you live, it might look like not a lot of money. But this is where I'm at right now, and I'm aiming to improve it. So if it's been helpful for you, that's awesome. You can share this video, like it, or whatever. I will catch you guys tomorrow.